Good morning. It's day 8. It is the end of our first week and the beginning of our second week. We both weighed in this morning. I haven't talked to hubby since he's done that, so I don't know what he is right now, but I went up 0.2 over the weekend, which is fine. So I lost a total of 4 pounds, which is still amazing for 1 week. You know, 4 pounds is a lot for me. I know I gained over 5 on the holidays, so that kind of helped get rid of that, holiday chunkiness or whatever, which kind of brings me into my next, food for thought, if you will, before I get into anything for today. I want to explain why I chose to go on the Nutrisystem diet program, whatever you want to call it. Originally, I had approached them about the men's program for my husband, because it was difficult for us to get into the groove of eating healthier, cooking every day, making these healthy choices, because, of course, if you see a really big pizza or a huge 1,000-calorie salad or new burgers at Burger King, McDonald's, fast food places, whatever, you're like, oh yeah, let's try this because why not? When they said yes, they also said yes for me too without me even asking. And I was thinking about it for a couple of days. I was like, do I really want to do this? Do I really need to do this? And I was like, I will do this, because when my husband was on Weight Watchers, I followed along exactly to the T, to the number of points I was allowed to have for my height and my weight. And honestly, that sucked. I had a really low amount of points, but it was to support my husband. It was, he has to measure out things, so I will measure out things too. For the Nutrisystem thing, if I wasn't eating all of this stuff and following it just like he was, what would I be eating? Cheeseburger Big Bites from 7-Eleven, burgers from McDonald's, a huge pot of pasta for myself while he's trying to, stick with this? No, I don't know what I would be making for myself for regular meals. But Nutrisystem also teaches me portion control, teaches me I need to eat these vegetables during the day. It teaches me I need to exercise every day if I want to lose any more. It teaches me that, yes, I can have sweet things, but not a whole bag of Sour Patch Kids, not a really large or extra large Slurpee. I mean, it's teaching me how to cook for the future if we decide to not continue with the Nutrisystem after the sponsorship. So it kind of gets me in the habit of making good choices for us right now and eventually for our family when we have kids. So that is the reason why I am doing the Nutrisystem. No, I don't necessarily need to lose weight, but I have weight to lose. I just don't show it on camera because I don't think you guys need to see it. Does that make sense? So if anybody is wondering, even in future videos, if you see comments, people asking, hey, why are you on Nutrisystem? You're so skinny, blah, blah, blah. Skinny people have self-esteem issues too. You can point them to my day 8 vlog, the first couple minutes. I know today's vlog is probably going to be long because of this long introduction, but I really felt the need, not to justify my decision, but just to explain to you why I decided to go along with this with my husband too. So I will end that there. Once hubby is done getting ready, once I'm done getting ready, then I will come back and show you what we have decided for our meals for today and move forward with the day. So I will see you guys in a second. All right, hubby is down to 310.4, which means he has lost almost pretty close to 15 pounds in his first week. That is amazing. So let me just go and jump right into our meal stuff because it took a really long time to put together this morning. and it's going to take a little bit of time to go through. So let me do that right now. To start with me, I've decided on these items. So for my breakfast, I'm going to heat up at work this garden vegetable omelet. My power fuel for the morning will be a string cheese, which is, you know, it's easy, it's good. Protein shake for my morning snack, power fuel, because this is all I get is a power fuel. For lunch, I decided to go with the steak and cheese melt, and along with that, I have spring mix baby spinach salad with tomatoes. I also measured out the raspberry vinaigrette in here. I'm going to mix that all together. For my afternoon snack, I've decided on a cup of grapes for my power fuel and 2 tablespoons of unsalted peanuts for my smart carb. So that is all for breakfast and lunch for me. This is what hubby has decided on for his meal. For breakfast, he'll go with the double chocolate muffin since he knows he likes that. A banana for his morning power fuel, and string cheese for his morning smart carb. Then on to lunch, he's going to have the meatball parmesan melt as his main meal. His 2 ounces of lunch meat for his power fuel, and yes, I measured out 2 ounces on my kitchen scale. And then he's going to do a half a cup of peas for his smart carb. His in the morning, his morning snack, sorry, his protein shake here, and raisins, quarter cup of raisins for his smart carb. His designated afternoon snack, Nutrisystem dessert, he's going to be doing the pretzels. So that is all the food for breakfast and lunch. It is took a while to put all this food together for the day. My suggestion would be to pick stuff out that you can the night before if you know what you're going to want, and then just get the refrigerated and freezer stuff in the morning. What I did was, because I'm OCD like that, is I made a chart of every single item that we have for breakfast, lunch, and dessert, frozen and non-frozen, and I put little check marks to designate how many we have. So as soon as we eat them, we're going to check them off just so we know what we have in our inventory. Hopefully this will help. I don't know. We'll see. But if there's nothing else, hubby, we'll see them at morning breakfast time. So we'll see you in a bit. I'm going to go heat up my omelet right now, and I will be right back. Alright, so this is the omelet cooked. I split it in half, and that's what it looks like inside. It looks like cheese, tomatoes, green peppers, all that wonderful stuff. So let me... I wish I had a bunch of sour cream to put on top of here. I don't. Turn me around. So good. Oh my gosh. This is delicious. It kind of does look like the picture. See? Alright, so I'm going to eat this, have my string cheese, and a cup of coffee. I'll see you at protein shake time. I forgot my blender bottle at home, so the shake took me like 10 minutes to stir up. It's a little bit better, but it's still kind of meh. I have the chocolate one right now. That's what it looks like. I can't even stir that up, but I'll drink it, because that's my only option for my power fuel for my snacks. So, and I have them, and I'm not going to waste them, so I'll have to remember my blender bottle tomorrow. Protein shake was awful. Steak and cheese melt for lunch. I'm heating it in the microwave right now, and I'm getting, there we go, there he is again. I have my salad mixed with my vinaigrette, tomatoes and spring mix and baby spinach, so that'll be all my vegetables. 2 servings of vegetables maybe. So I'll let you know how the melt is. That's what it looks inside, the steak and cheese melt. The bread is really nice and soft. That looks kind of weird, but there's like, I don't know what's in there. It's too hot now to tell, but I'll let you know when I'm done. So I ate my salad first, and that was pretty filling, and what are you talking about? And my steak and cheese melt was really filling, so I'm not hungry. I have grapes and nuts for snack, and I will be eating those in about 2 hours. Goodbye. So we are home and there's a lot that I have to tell you. First of all, I peed my ass off today. I drank a little bit more than 5 out of the 8 waters that I was supposed to drink, because this is what I did. If you remember my blue water bottle, I fill that up during the day, and this I fill from that. So I basically have 2 filled water bottles at my desk. I will take this at nighttime, fill it up to here and freeze it, and then in the morning fill it up with water so that I have cold water ready to go. So that's that. So drinking water is no problem for me anymore. Having these smart carbs and the power fuels to eat during the daytime, of course I loved it because I missed snacking all the time, and those fill me up a lot better than those shakes did. Hubby said that he had way too much food, and honestly, I can understand that because he's not used to snacking. He's not used to doing all of that stuff every single day. But all of his food up until dinner and dessert equaled only a little bit over 1,000 calories, and mine 1,078 calories total. For mine, it was only about 700 calories. So let me tell you what we are planning on for dinner. I'm doing a non-frozen home-style beef and potatoes. So this is about 220 calories. Husband decided he wanted to try the ravioli, which is frozen, and that is 280 calories. He also decided that he wants to have the red velvet whoopie pie for dessert, which is frozen, so I'm thawing that now. And that is 120 calories. And I am planning on having one of the ice cream bars. Let's see. I'm probably going to have the Fudgesicle because I really missed my chocolate last week. And the fudge bar says it is 80 calories. So I'll have that later on. I'll come back and let you know how this dessert thing goes now that we're having dessert every day. So let me heat up dinner and I'll show you what these look like. And so I'll be right back. All right, so the corn is hubby's smart carb. The Parmesan cheese is his power fuel. I sprinkled that over the ravioli. I put it on a plate because I know he doesn't like the chunky sauce, and there were a couple of tablespoons of sauce left in the container. I knew he wouldn't eat it, so I just tossed it. But there's a good like 5 or 6 ravioli in here, which is nice. And then you come over here and wow. So the container was kind of tiny. I plated it up just so I would, you know, be able to eat the green beans with it. But here are the mashed potatoes. This is the beef that's mixed with a couple of vegetables, but really not enough to satisfy your vegetable requirement. And here's my 2 servings of green beans to eat with the dinner, and I should be plenty full with time to rest before I eat my ice cream. So I'm gonna try this now because I'm hungry. I just want a bite. So let's see if it's any good. Hot, hot, hot. You know what? It's not bad. I could eat that every day, and mixing in the green beans with it. Oh yeah. And to think that this meal is under 300 calories, or just over if you include the green beans, that's not bad for a dinner. Honestly, it's not bad. So I wish hubby would hurry up and come and try his ravioli because I want to hear his reaction on camera, but as soon as he gets back, I'll turn it back on. So hubby's back, and I'm waiting for him to take his first bite of the ravioli. And of course he goes right for the corn. Corn. You know that's not all the sauce, right? That was in there.
I heard you say it on the video.
Okay. It's a nice size ravioli. That stuffing, it's not bad. So you're taking off the cheese that I just put on. Eat it separately. What do you think?
It's not bad.
Okay, cool. We'll come back at dessert time, right?
I was expecting it to have meat in it.
Well, no. All right, goodbye. All right, I'm in hubby's room right now, and we're getting ready to eat dessert. Here's my fudge bar, and I've been waiting so long to eat this. So, yeah. It's so good. I love it. What?
When it, like, unfroze, it puffed up.
They were kind of puffy when they were in the freezer.
Yeah, but it's, like, ready to pop. You know what
This is so good.
This wrapping kind of reminds me of the old Ho-Hos.
I miss the old Ho-Hos.
Not the crap they have now. It's like the fake.
The old Ho-Hos.
Chocolate.
The old Ho-Hos, the outside, the frosting would like peel off.
Yeah, you could
in
peel
like
it all
one
apart.
piece. All right.
Well,
show
if
us what
that wasn't very.
Well, we knew it was going to be
deceiving.
small.
Yeah, but that's still deceiving.
Let me see. I can't see. That's so cute. Aww. It's like they made it in a flat muffin tin, like a tart pan.
Trying to get something to compare it with.
Or a controller.
No, I was gonna use a bottle cap.
Okay.
Not everyone knows what a PlayStation controller size looks like.
Okay. Well, try it and see what it tastes like.
And yes, if you notice, it's a diet cap.
How's the middle frosting?
It's actually pretty good.
Is it?
Yep.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna finish my fudge bar and oh, well I guess
It almost looks like the rebel symbol from Star Wars.
nerds we are. Well, I'm probably not gonna come
Show
back.
them the
So
nerdness.
let's you want me to show them the nerdness?
Sure. Not this way. That way.
All right. Tia, I don't care. Well, Lori. Computer, awesome computer case, PlayStation.
All of them.
What?
Pretty much all of them.
Okay. Hold on. If you don't want to be on the camera yet. Alright, so recap for today. Please don't put that there. TJ. TJ thought that he had too much food, but it really wasn't. After I added up my dinner and my dessert, I only had just under 1,100 calories for my day. Hubby had about 1,300 or 1,400 calories for the day. So, even though I was eating all day long, it was filling stuff. And, oh yeah, she emailed me too.
Did she tell you, though?
Tell me what?
I asked her about the foods I don't like.
Yeah. And you're supposed to keep your list, so whatever.
Okay.
Anyway.
You're not paying attention to me now.
Well, I need you to tell me how you think you did today.
I did really well. Like, a lot of the food was great. I mean, the meatball parmesan had a little bit more onions than I typically eat, but it still tasted good. It was kind of a shocker to first like bite because I'm not used to eating food like that. But it was good. It heated up real well. I think that with the peas was a really good choice.
Okay.
That being said, it was, by, lunchtime, I mean, I just really had a hard time eating everything at lunch. I mean, I had the 2 ounces of ham, the meatball parmesan, and did I have something else?
Well, your pretzels were supposed to be your, 3 o'clock snack.
Yeah, I had my pretzels, so.
Okay.
But I didn't have my pretzels then, I had it later.
And your raisins.
The raisins,
in the morning.
It was kind of funny. I had one of my employees taste my raisins because I thought maybe they tasted bad because I haven't had raisins in so long. I forgot what they tasted like. But then I remembered the more you put in, the more of like a sweeter flavor you get. So I ended up like just downing it. Like it was really good. So
you ate your raisins in like 2 bites.
No. I mean, there's only so much I can get my hands.
I had the 2 tablespoons of peanuts and the cup of grapes, and 2 tablespoons of peanuts is actually a lot more than you think it is. And the grapes, well, I ate those too fast. I shouldn't have. But for the rest of the afternoon after my snack, I had water because Danny said when you think you're hungry, you're really thirsty, so drink some water. So I did. So yeah, this today's vlog is kind of long, but that's okay. It's the first day of our oh, here's the puppy. Here's the puppy. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Well, you're distracting him. He's not on the camera now.
No, he's smelling for food.
He smells the whoopie pie.
Because that's what he does. And look, he found it, so now he's going to bite it and lick it and eat it.
Okay. Well, I'll see you guys later. We'll talk to you in the morning. Bye.
It's